NRL Friday, and we have two massive games to find some best bets on for this standalone NRL weekend. No AFL, so all the focus will be on the NRL. You can expect the bookies to be just that little bit tighter on the numbers, but I'm sure we can find something good in the Canterbury Manly and Penrith South Sydney games. Now, straight off the bat, I'm going to go Canterbury to cover the 3.5 line, and I'm going to go South Sydney to go over their team total. So hang around and listen to that bet because it's an interesting one. Now, Canterbury are setting their sights on a top 4 finish. They haven't made finals since 2016. They've locked in. They'll be missing Stephen Crichton in this game due to suspension, but I don't think it's going to have a massive effect. They are one of the best defensive teams in the NRL, and I just think that they're going to manhandle this Manly Sea Eagles team, who are not very good away from home. Manly have a commanding head-to-head record against the Bulldogs. So out of the last 9 games, they've actually won 8 of them. But I think this Dogs team this year are a very different bunch. And again, on the back of their defense, I think they will get on top of Manly here. They are averaging 14.6 points per game to their opposition in the last 12 games. And that's one of the best numbers in the league and the best numbers for a number of years in the NRL. They've also won 10 of those last 12 games, which is a fantastic effort for a team that were down the bottom of the ladder just last year. They're also averaging the most kick meters of any team, and that's off the back of Matt Burton, so 653 meters per game. They're going to turn those big Manly forwards around, get them working out of their own end, which they aren't extremely good at compared to some other teams like your Penrith or Melbourne teams. So lock in Canterbury to cover the -3.5 line in the first game of Friday night. In the second game, Penrith versus South Sydney, and this is a really, really tough game to pick some good bets in, but I've sided with South Sydney's game total to go over, and there are a couple of different things here. So Penrith in a bit of a form slump. They've lost 2 in a row. They haven't lost 3 in a row since I think it was the 2019 season. So I don't expect them to lose this one. I think they'll get on top. But South Sydney will score some tries. The last 5, they've struggled to put on points. They've obviously been missing Cody Walker for a bit of time with that concussion, but only averaging 13.2 points in the last 5. But prior to that, 22.8 points per game. And we know that Penrith do allow some points to their opposition, especially double-digit underdogs, which South Sydney are in this one. They're giving up 16.3 points per game. So I like South to get over their total of 14.5 in this one. The 1-12 bet for Penrith is also an option here. 10 of their 14 wins this season have been by 1-12. And if you expect South, like I do, to score some points, then that margin is a very, very good number. In the first game as well, don't forget, if you don't want to follow the line, a low total. Canterbury restricting teams to low points can get on the game total under there. They're the Friday night NRL tips. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to check out all the NRL and AFL content here on the channel.